Hey you guys, it's Showell360 here with a K-pop haul from K-Town for You. That's KTOWN, the number 4, the letter U.com. It used to be called DVD Heaven, and I think if you type in DVDheaven.com, it still goes to their website, so no biggie. The main things I'm going to talk about today are Dark and Wild and Winter. Because I've been waiting a long time to talk about those with you. These are some other items I got during the summer sale that they had at K-Town for You, but I plan to talk about these in different videos, especially this one because this is part of a set that I was trying to complete, and so I finally have it completed. And then this one, I just don't have much to say about it. It's the SHINee in Barcelona photo book. It was supposed to come with postcards. For some reason, someone at K-Town for You opened the packaging and took out the photo cards because like the top corner of the plastic wrap that was over this was already open and there were no photo cards in here anywhere. I'm sorry, I keep saying photo cards, but it's actually postcards. It was supposed to come with postcards. But one really quick thing I'm going to show you about this photo book because it's something that I noticed, and I always had wondered about this, but I finally got my answer today. I won't say today, but when I got this album, see, I'm so confused. That picture, for years I'd wondered where that picture came from. It came from this photo book, so yeah, interesting things. I'm sure a lot of you are like, whatever, why is that picture important? It's not important. If you don't read fan fiction, it's not important. Anywho, let's get on to the actual albums. I'm going to start with Dark and Wild because this one is one that's really easy to talk about because there's not a lot to it. Basically, you have the outside cover. It's a little box and it's got a magna closure here. So that's what it is, flips open and close with magna closure. And then you don't have a track list on the back. You just got like the little emblem and stuff on there. So there's nothing really to it. But when you open it up, you have your photo book here, and there's like a little string that you can pull this out with normally, but I've been through it, and so that little string's not showing. But yeah, there's a little string that you can get this out with. But I'm just going to flip it over for our purposes real quick. And the CD is missing because it's in my car right now because I love it. It's really good. It's really, really good. So that's why it's not here. It comes with your audition flyer, which nobody's auditioning for that company right now. At least not anybody who's buying this. Anybody who's serious about auditioning is not going to do it because they saw a flyer and a CD. At least I don't think so. And then you've got the postcard with their characters that they've always had throughout all of their albums. And then you've also got the anime postcard for their new anime series, We On. So that's there. And then you've got the group photo card, which this was the group photo card that I got. I got the long one, which is cool. I like it. I think they look adorable. And then you can already tell who I got. I got Jimin. I got this photo card, which I think he must be the one that the world is trying to tell me is my bias because this is the second time I've gotten his photo card. I've gotten 2 BTS albums. I've always gotten his photo card, so I'm beginning to think that it's just meant to be. Now, side note, I was going to be unboxing the School Love Affair when I did this unboxing. The reason I can't do the unboxing for School Love Affair though is because they mixed up my order and they sent me another copy of Oh Are You Late Too, and as you guys know, I already have this. I've already unboxed a copy, so yeah, it's a mix-up. I've let them know, but it's just a holiday in Korea right now, so it's probably going to be another week before I hear back from them about that. But this is the photo book. This is the back of the photo book. This is the front of the photo book. It's the style you see here is the style that's throughout it. It's like a plain white background or a plain background, and then the guys. There's no props on the set, nothing. It's just them and the background. But there are some neat things here. There's a lot of little handwritten areas where like they hand wrote the lyrics for you to look at, so that's kind of different and cool. See? Handwritten. But other than that, it's kind of a plain photo book, but the pictures are really nice and the guys look really good, so I mean that's a plus. And it's in a style that's very consistent for them, so I give them an A+ for consistency. But yeah, that is your BTS Dark and Wild here. Put that back. This time I remembered to put the string in the front. Look at me, learning new stuff every day. Next is Winter. I got the Winter album at the same time that I got Dark and Wild. I ordered them together as a pre-order, but because Dark and Wild's release date got pushed back, I didn't get Winter until Dark and Wild was available. So it took a long time to get it, but this is the poster that comes with it. If you order from K-Town for You, especially if it's a new release, and you select the option for the folded poster, it is free. You don't pay any extra money for it. So I got the poster because the poster was free. Whether or not I'm going to hang this up, I probably won't. But it was just nice to know that I could get it and I could make up my mind about it. I don't know if you can tell from the way my camera looks, but it's a matte finish poster. It's not glossy. So the folding process kind of is a little bit more damaging than it would be for maybe a glossy poster, but it was free, so I can't really be mad about it or anything. I mean, it'd be different if I like paid extra for the folded poster and it came like this, but it was a free poster. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It was a free poster. Now let's get on to the album. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as possible because there's a lot of things I want to talk about, but the main thing I want to talk about is the packaging, because that's what I do. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a pattern cardboard or like some kind of fabric or something. Can you see that? It's like, it's different. Well, because it's like that, it's this kind of like cardboardy pattern. All the white parts of it are painted on, and you can see kind of like the little places where the paint's a little bit thin on the W and on Winter. And then in the back you can see where it says tracklist and there's a little flaw where there's extra paint underneath the line. All of the white that's on the outside of this is painted on, which that's different. I've not ever seen that before, but I'm kind of glad that I got, actually not even kind of glad, I'm really glad I got the black copy, because I feel like this has the same kind of integrity issue that the Taemin CD would have, and that it'd be really easy to get this stained up and dirty and have it looking horrible. So I'm glad that it's like this. I'm really happy about that. In terms of inserts that come with it, it comes with this audition sheet, which I don't think that anybody is going to use. I mean, there may be some people that want to audition for YG that would do it because they got a flyer inside of an album, but I think more people, if they're interested in auditioning for YG, would use some other means. And then, of course, you get your SHINee advertisement here, and you get a photo card. The photo card I got was Taehoon. I'm so bad with Korean names. Please forgive me. It's Taehoon. He's not my bias in this group. Not that I have a strong bias, but I was kind of hoping to get either Jinwoo or Minho because I like their personalities on the show better. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not mad. And then the main thing I want to talk about is the English. The English in this, it's practically all English, and it's useful English. Now, there's some talk about fashion and stuff, which, yeah, I could have done without that. But here, it's Untold Story of Winter's Identity, and it asks each member to talk about what winter means to them. I've never seen that before. I just think that's so cool. And the things that they have to say, I'm going to kind of show you here, and you can pause the YouTube video to read it yourself. I think it gives you a lot of insight into what kind of personalities they have and how they are. Like, you can just tell from Minho's answer how very artistic he is. You can tell how earnest Jinwoo is by his answer, and you can tell kind of how self-centered Taehyun is by his answer. So you get a lot of insight just by reading that. And I don't think that's something that you would have if it wasn't done in this format. And then they have this part, introduction to the tracks on the debut album, and they tell you what each song is about. And it kind of is nice because sometimes when you listen to a song, there's a little ambiguity. This clears a lot of that up. And so I really respect that, and I appreciate that they did that. Now, because of the vast amounts of English in here, there's not a lot of lyrics on here. There's like the very beginning, but it's not dragged out through the pages. Like it's really quickly, you just flip through the front and there's 2 pages of English, of lyrics, and then that's it. But still, I just think this was a really neat thing that they did. This is not the most groundbreaking packaging in terms of like tricks of the trade, pop-ups and holograms and all that kind of fun shit, but in terms of like doing something different inside of the photo book content wise, this to me is something that I would love to see replicated throughout K-pop, because there's a lot of international fans who would love to get to know a group that way, that they're not able to keep up with the variety shows, watch all of the interviews, and all they really get to see is the performance side of things. And so this was really great in terms of like breaking it down in English for them to get to know them. Especially because these last two right here, they were on Korean reality shows that a lot of us don't watch, you know, and a lot of people who bought Winner were invested in them from those shows, whereas me, coming in as a newbie, I didn't watch the shows, I wasn't as invested, so it's kind of nice to read their words and how they feel about the music, and in that way I got to know them, and I got to know them in my home language, so it was really nice. So yeah, A+, Winner, A+. Oh wait, A-, because one thing I noticed about this, my copy does not close. And I'm not saying that to like be nitpicky, but like seriously, there's something with it. It won't close. Whether you hold it this way or if you hold it in the other way. Ugh, slide it back here. See, it won't close. So, I don't know what that's about. But yeah, that was my haul. K-Town for You, the new Winner, the new Dark and Wild, the new Winner, the only Winner, and Dark and Wild. There is another version of this that's a more deluxe version. I can't tell you anything about that because I wasn't going to pay the $30+ for it. But from what I understand, it's beautiful. But yeah, that's these two. I couldn't be happier with what I've done. Music-wise, this far exceeds to me this right here. I think this is a better album, but this has promise. If they grow the way I think they're going to grow, they're going to be really cool, and I look forward to more from them. I look forward to Big Bang more, but still, I look forward to more from Winner. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I tried to keep it as short as possible. I've already filmed this unboxing / haul video 3 times, and each time I exceeded 25 minutes. So I've managed to cut it in half this time. I left out a lot of things that were superfluous, general opinions I had about things, so I tried to keep it clean this time. I cussed at the very minimest of cursings, and I hope you appreciate it. And I can't wait to show you some other stuff that I have coming, some other stuff that I've put together. I think you're gonna like it. So I'll see you next time. Bye!